Hello everybody, Super Baby Mario here. Welcome to Let's Play Kirby Superstar. Yeah! This is one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, and it's widely regarded by a lot of people as the best Kirby game, or at least among the best. But yeah, as you can see, this game has a whole crap ton of different modes, and the DS remake actually has even more, obviously. Well, not really obviously, but whatever. There are 8 different sort of games, and I will obviously be showing them all, because that's what I do. I show things when I Let's Play games. So, I'm going to be starting off with the most basic one, Spring Breeze. New game. Is this your first time playing? Nope! Shall I explain copy? Nope! I know how to play Kirby games. Apparently the game doesn't seem to think I know how to play Kirby games. How do I skip? Okay, I can skip with start. So, Spring Breeze here is basically just a remake of the original Kirby's Dream Land with some stuff taken out. Like, quite a bit of stuff, actually. Like, the entirety of the last stage, aside from the final boss, is taken out, as well as one of the other stages. But it's a good way to start. A nice way to get used to the controls and stuff. Anyways, for those of you who have never played a Kirby game before, here's basically what you do. You eat enemies, and you get powers from them. Or occasionally you don't. Like, there are some enemies that don't give you powers. And there are a bunch of different powers in this game, like, holy crap. And this is actually the first Kirby game in which each power can do multiple things. Like, for example, you see, like, a bunch of different moves that I'm doing with this beam power up here. And from what I've noticed, the beam power-up is usually the first one you'll be getting in, like, almost every Kirby game. And I'm already dying on, like, the first stage of the easiest mode there is. This is a great omen for this LP. Which is kind of sad, because I've already done, like, I've done a versus in this game, as you may or may not have seen, on LPU. Against, my good friend Sickaby. And, that was a very good time. I enjoyed that series very much. But, getting into the first boss here, this is Wispy Woods. He's the first boss in almost every Kirby game that exists. I think there's like 3 Kirby games in which he isn't the first boss, which is kind of sad. Need more originality, Kirby. Come on. And, oh great, we're gonna... We've already encountered a running gag from the Versus, the Virtual Console menu popping up on my screen every 5 seconds. That is cool. Anyways, getting into Stage 2, Float Islands, I'm actually going to, apparently I've forgotten how to do things. There we go. So yeah, if you press the A button, then you can turn your copy ability into a little helper dude. Yeah! Please excuse my lack of knowledge about the controls. It's been half a year since we recorded the Versus. I think. Maybe even longer than that. I don't know. And that was the first time I had ever finished the Super Nintendo version of this game. I have the DS version, and that was the first version I played. But, yeah, that was the first time I'd finished the Super NES version, which, if I ever get a DS capture card, I would like to, like, show the extra modes that the DS version adds, but those cost money, and I don't have money currently, so I'm not going to rule it out entirely, but it definitely won't happen for a while, at least. Anyways, second boss here, Lololo and La La La. As you can see, I've already killed La La La. And, yeah, they're easy. Yay! Do the Kirby dance! Gotta love the Kirby dance. So, we are now in bubbly clouds. Doink! Doink! Good job, Kirby. He's so cute. I love these opening sequences when you like begin the stages. So adorable, like Kirby himself. Anyways, got so many different enemies here. I should probably be doing a better job of like showing off all the different copy abilities, but I don't know. I just really like Fighter. It's one of my favorites in the series because it's really good, and you can take out that boss that I did not mention at all in 3 hits. So yeah, that was Krakow Jr. He's very easy and should pose no threat to you whatsoever. Yay! Easy bosses are easy. Just gonna do some floating up here. And here's his dad. This is just Krakow. Krakow Senior, if you will. Ah, don't get hit by the Waddle Dee. Or Waddle Doo, rather. Oh yeah, I always forget that you can press L and R to guard. And I died. That's fantastic. That's a great time to be doing that. Oh! I think I did the same thing. I did that exact same thing in the verses. Must always talk about the verses, but yeah, I should probably stop talking about that. But I won't, because I had a great time on that, and I just rewatched a bunch of the videos from that before starting this episode. And yeah, it was a good time. Anyways, Krakow here is another recurring boss in the Kirby series. He's in most of the games. Probably not quite as many as Wispy, but he's still in a lot of them. Anyways, Mount DDD, go! Go, 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 go. And crash. Whee! Whee! Do a barrel roll. And then it just drops you right in front of the door to the boss. Okay, that happened. Anyways, as you can see, I have the Cutter ability, which lets you throw boomerangs at people. And this makes this boss very easy. Not that this boss isn't easy to begin with. But because you can basically just stand in front of him and throw boomerangs at him. So yeah, that was King DDD. He's like the main villain of the Kirby series, except nowadays he's kind of just an anti-hero, I guess. I don't know. He's cool. He's a giant penguin, and I love penguins. So, yeah. And apparently I got, like, one of the 2 King DDD amiibos that were ever made. No, it was more than that, but from what people make it seem on the internet, there weren't very many made. Not enough to meet demand, at least, but that's, like, all amiibos except for Mario and Luigi. Anyways, that was the end of Spring Breeze. It was very, very easy and very, very short. So, yeah. Just gonna watch the Kirby balloon drop the castle onto stars, apparently. I was gonna say unsuspecting civilians, but nope. The stars are gonna catch it, apparently. Next time on Kirby Superstar, we're gonna be doing the next mode, which is going to be Dynablade! Yeah! Dynablade! Woohoo! So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care, everybody.